So here we are at the first part of the Raider Gundam build, where we're gonna build the upper body, which is his chest, head, and arms. So let's get started. So the first part that we're going to build is his chest. And the parts that we need is this piece here. And we also need this red piece, and this is going to slide into here, and this peg is going to go into that hole right there. So it looks like that.
Okay. Now when you put that red piece in there, you feel like a thump, like it connected?
Yes.
Okay.
Now we're going to take this yellow piece here, and this is going to go into those grooves inside here, into these pegs here. And you want this facing like this, with these four things facing down. And they also come out on these things here. Now we're going to need these two things here, and we also need a poly cap. And the poly cap that we need is PCD, which is right here. And this is going to slide into these clips here, into these tabs here. And then you just take the other half of the body and attach it together. And now you're going to take this And this is going to attach to this hole and this peg here. So it looks like that. And we also need another poly cap, and that is PCK. Which is right here. And this is going to attach to well, it's not going to attach to the body here. This is actually going to attach to this piece here, because on the inside here it has these two clips here that goes on those tabs. And when you have this, the poly cap attached to this piece, you now want to take the body here, and these two holes on the bottom are going to go into those pegs, and these holes here, and also the holes inside here are going to go into these pegs and these red pegs here.
I think it just snapped into place.
So it looks like that. And now we're going to take this red piece here, and this is going to attach to this peg into that hole right there. And now we're going to take this gray piece here, and this is going to go on here. And that's the body all done. So now we're going to move on to the head. So first we need this piece, which is the face. And we also need this tiny little piece here. And this is going to slide into that little groove right there. And you want this facing like this, with this thing facing like this. So it looks like that. And we also need this half of his head, and this is going to go into that little groove inside here into that peg there. And then you just take the other half of the head and attach it together. So it looks like that. And now we're going to take this V fin here and this piece. And the V fin is going to go on to that little hole into that peg right there. And then we're going to take this piece here and this piece, you want it facing like this so that you can attach it to here. And this is going to attach to here, and this hook piece here is going to go over this V fin here. And there you have his head. And finally, for his arms, we need these two things here, and we also need a poly cap, and that is PCE, which is right here. And this is going to attach to these two pegs into that hole right there on this side. And you do the same on the other side, and this hole is going to go into that tab, and that hole is going to go into that peg right there. Now we also need these shoulder pads here. Well, halves of this shoulder pad. And we also need this piece here. And the poly cap that we need is PCN, which is either one of these two here. Because you only need one. Now, one more thing I will have to say before I assemble this shoulder pad. This shoulder pad here for the arm that I'm going to build, all you need is these two things, this piece, and this poly cap. But the other arm, which I have already built, all you need is the shoulder pads and this thing. And And the poly cap, which is for this piece here on the other arm, is molded onto this piece on the other arm. But for this arm, which I am going to build, you do need the poly cap. So you just attach this half shoulder pad here. And for the poly cap, you want it facing like this, so that you can attach it to this hole here on both sides. And this is going to slide into those tabs, into these grooves here. And then you just attach the other half of the shoulder pad. Now we need this piece here, which is going to attach to here. Well, slide into this peg here. Now we need these two things here, and the poly caps that we need is PCN and PCH. PCN is right here. And PCH is right here. And on the inside here, for PCN here, you're going to attach it to this hole here into these pegs here. And you want this facing like this. Now for PCH here, you're going to attach it to here. And you want this facing like this. And then you just attach the other half all together. And now for this thing, you want it facing like this. And slide it into here. And now you're going to take the elbow here and attach it into this peg, into this hole here. So that makes the elbow. And finally, for the hand, you're going to take his hand here and pop it on the, well, put it in the hole, which was the polycap. And now take this piece here and attach it to this hole into that peg right there. And that's an arm all done. And I got the other arm all done. So now we're going to attach the arms to these pegs into these holes on both arms. And then pop on the head. And that's the upper body of the high-grade Raider Gundam all built.
So we took it from the chest to the arms to the head.
Yes.
And for articulation,
I'll get to the
okay.
Articulation for the final part.
Okay.
But stay tuned for the next part where we're gonna build the lower body, which is the waist and the legs.
All right.
So stay tuned.